Fuck, I'm going bad at this. Ladies and gentlemen, your next comedian, I love this guy. You're gonna love him too. Give it up for Mr. Jacob Dahl, everyone! Make some noise!
I know Jimmy said that he said he loves this guy with all the comics, but we know he's lying. He has one favorite probably. Like one of the freaking parents saying that how like they love all their kids equally, even though they always know that there's one favorite. So, and I'm definitely not the favorite in the family. I was a little shit. I was the youngest, so that was fun. God, I don't know what I had planned tonight. So, how are y'all? How are you guys? Good? You guys good? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna make you guys laugh. Probably gonna take up probably the worst 5 minutes you can't take back. Yeah, so, oh man. So basically, I was in Colorado for the holidays and stuff like that, and I was with my buddy Kirby, the comics, and a lot about my buddy Kirby, because I say a lot of jokes about his autism. They've heard that joke like I don't know how many times. He was like talking to me and stuff like that, and he finds it annoying how like I talk about my dad a lot and shit like that. And then he's like, dude, like I'm not trying to be rude, but you talk about your dad a lot. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I guess another day while I was there, I kept talking about him. And then like he was also in like a shitty mood. And then he's like, dude, you keep talking about your fucking dad. And I was like, well, fine. Is your dad dead? Like, and then freaking. I didn't actually say this, but I had a thought. I was like, I mean, because yes, my dad is dead and stuff like that. And I had this joke in my head and I was like, well, shit, like talking about like, you know, like my dad can kick your dad's ass. And I was like, I'm not sure how that worked on my end. And then I didn't actually tell him this, but I'm like, shit, at least my dad's dead and didn't leave for milk and never come back, so, you know. Oh man, I don't freaking know, but try some new stuff, but oh man, life's been going, it's been going. I turned 18 in a month, so that's fun. Don't do that. I'm not ready to be a fucking adult. I can't beat the shit out of kids anymore, so that's not fun. And that was a joke, obviously. But yeah, I'm still in school. I'm in my, can't remember, junior year, 11th grade. Supposed to be a senior now, but I got held back in 5th grade because I'm just a fucking idiot, so that's fun. But yeah, and trying to apply for some jobs. Haven't worked like really much in my life. I'm trying to get to that. Trying to make a living on myself and still feeling sorry for myself, kind of thing. So, Black Sebastian, yes, I do live with my mom, obviously. She's right over there. Her name is Karen, by the way. So talk to her. Be careful. But I love my mom, even though we get on each other's nerves sometimes. Mainly I do, because I'm supposed to know the hell out of her, and she's supposed to know the hell out of me, kind of thing. And it was cool. It was funny because one time we were in the car and she was like doing anything to embarrass me and stuff like that. And she's like, you know what? It's a parent's job to embarrass their kids, right? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, well, shit, if that's the case, and I've been embarrassed ever since I came out of the womb. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to try some newer stuff. But kind of been, I don't know, just like sometimes like, especially with my material and stuff, I kind of like say stuff that happened to me personally, because I personally think it's funnier that way. Because, I don't know, I feel like, just that's my opinion when it comes to comedy and stuff like that, and whatnot, and all the other comics have been kicking ass, so good up for them. Yeah! Awesome. But I guess I'll end off on a new story. So we're about to get close and personal. So, and I'm not talking about like close and personal like the guys back there. We're gonna be like ass touching close personal right here. So yeah, when I was 13, I found out or learned what a queef was. Yeah, I heard that back there. No one told me. I remember the story. I was 13. I was still kind of innocent. Not so much anymore. I'm kind of fucked up. Well, not kind of. I'm probably going to hell. But yeah. So I remember, like my sister would say it a lot. Like she would say it in jokes and stuff like that. And I thought it was like a funny word. I'm like, oh, I queef. Like, you know, it's a funny word. And but like I would approach her about it and be like, what does that mean? And then she wouldn't say anything. And then like I kept asking her until I assumed what it was instead of trying to look it up like a normal person. Cause I was assumed it was like a funny word for like a fart, you know. But until one day I was telling the story. I was at like my aunts and uncles and I was like telling the story how like we were playing hide and seek in the dark, and I thought it was funny how like I was in a good hiding spot and I almost farted. But instead of saying I farted like a normal person, I was a fucking idiot and said, "Oh, I queefed." And my aunt Amanda at the time, she was listening to me, and she had the biggest concern on her face ever. Like she was staring at me, and then everyone else was looking at me. And I was like, "What did I say wrong?" And then she looked at me, and then she was like, you know, close in person. She's like, "Oh, honey, I'm sorry to break it to you, Jacob, but you don't have a vagina." I was like, "Oh!" At that point in time, it hit me. Everyone laughed, and I was fucking embarrassed. And now, still to this day, everyone jokes about saying if I do have a vagina or not, and I'm just like, obviously I don't, but I'm like, shit, it's 2023. I could if I want to, you know. Oh man, but yeah, it's been fun. Been doing comedy for a little bit. I think I started last October. Jimmy gave me the opportunity the last time, so I'm always grateful for him for that. So all the other comics here have kind of helped me get more comfortable with it and just keep learning and evolving with all this. And I appreciate all you guys coming out tonight and supporting local comedy. It means a lot to us. So give it up for you guys one more time. But to end off that note, that's my time. I'm Jacob. You guys have been awesome. Give it up for Jimmy, our host.
Jacob Dahl, everyone, let him hear it. I hope he achieves his dream of queefing one day. That would be wonderful, man. If he could queef. You look terrified. Ladies and gentlemen, your next